Hello everybody and welcome to another Nano Coaster live stream. So today we are going to be building Batman and Robin the Chiller. Thus the name of the stream. So you just give me 1 second while I get everything set up. And I'm probably going to need to take my sweatshirt off here before I continue. Hi Steel, welcome. Steel, would you mind adding everyone in the live thing, please? Just on the Discord, go to the live updates, and then just post the link to this, please. Just add everyone, say I'm live. That's all you need to do. While I get on Facebook. You should be able to post there. Okay, so I have it shared on Facebook. So we should all be good. Still, we will consider all that random stuff I sent you part of the prize. Okay. So I will wait to get a couple more people in here. But for the time being, this is something pretty exciting. I officially have a job at Scene 75. So that's exciting. I'm a game tech up there. So, yeah, definitely different than what I was doing. But it's an exciting change of pace. But without further ado, I hope you can hear me fine. Without further ado, I'm going to get this bad boy unpackaged. So we can start moving. Oh, the camera wants to turn on. There we go. So we can get going with the time-lapse part of it. Not like I'm probably going to edit it anyway, but I still have all this footage for when I finally get time and or the care to do it. Well, I actually have quite a bit of time on Wednesday. So hopefully I will be up or editing a video on Wednesday. That's the plan. There's a couple videos I want to try and start making. Because I have a lot of stock footage and I just want to try and start getting some of it ran out. This was a ride that I really, really wished I had the chance to ride because this thing did look pretty cool. Definitely unique, if nothing else. Unfortunately, I seem to remember, like, with how much electricity they use, they couldn't run both sides, or launch both sides at the same time. I don't know if that rumor is true, but I heard something like that. And that was the reason that they didn't duel that much. Even when there's both sides are running, that's why they didn't duel, apparently. Hey, Terra410, welcome. Glad to see you make it over from the Twitch streams. I don't know, have you ever joined any of our YouTube streams? I can't remember. But yeah, today we're building Batman and Robin the Chiller. Of course, that's the premier shuttle coaster that used to operate up at Great Adventure. Who's that? Oh, Train's back. Wow. Welcome, Train. Good to see you, man. Steel, do I click the link? Problematic. Oh, yep, there we go. Yep, that's the coaster. Sorry, I had to check and see what the link was. Yep. So, kill the cam. Hello, Coaster Genius. Or, that's not Genius. Genix? Yep, it's the chiller. I'm excited for this one. Now we're in for the fun part of the stream, watching me cut it out for the next. Actually, this one's not going to take too long, I don't think, compared to a lot of the other ones, just because there's not quite as many pieces. You have the Steel Vengeance Maverick and Dragster Nano Coasters. That's awesome. Yeah, those are all good ones. Okay, Train's gonna send me something on Discord. Train, are you sending a personal message or a thing on the main Discord? I'm taking Spanish notes, but they're pretty easy. Steve, are you in Spanish 1 or 2 or 12 or 96? What Spanish are you in? Favorite launch coaster? Probably Maverick. I'd probably have to go with Maverick, too. Copperhead's pretty good, but Maverick, to me, just pulls ahead just by a little bit. The Icebreaker one's pretty unique. Oh, 3. That's about where I got the nice stopped. Are you going to keep going with Smash, or are you tapping out at 3? Because I know I tapped out at 2, and they still put me in Spanish 3, and I had to take it anyway. I was not exactly happy about that one. Yeah. Like I said, 1 year of Spanish was more than enough for me. But they're like, no, you have to take 2, so it'll look better on a college transcript. So it's like, okay. And then he's like, yeah, well, you've already made the 2, so you might as well take the 3rd one. It's like, I don't want to take the 3rd one. I'd rather have a study hall. He's like, nah, you're taking it. It's like, it's my senior year. I want to just relax at least a little bit. But, yeah, fun times. Also, I wanted to do other things, yeah. Like, are you in band? Oh, yeah, you're in percussion, aren't you, Steel? Oh, for college down there, they want you to have 3. Yeah, in Ohio, it's only 1 or 2. And they're not mandatory for the most part. And you'll have to take usually 2 years by the time you're out of college. But they're not required to get in. Like, if I would have actually have known, I probably would have skipped out on Spanish in high school and would have learned sign language in college if I would have known about that. Because I would love to learn sign language, but I just don't have time right now. However, I'm kind of learning Swedish on the side. Not fast, but I'm learning Swedish. Last time I was at Carowinds was Fury's opening day. I did a quick trip to Carowinds to ride Fury on my way to Florida. Yeah, that's actually very similar to my first trip to Carowinds. I was on my way to Disney World, and I was 11. And I remember seeing Carowinds from Intimidator on Insane Coaster Wars. So I jokingly asked my parents, hey, can we stop at Carowinds? And they're like, well, we have Cedar Point Platinum passes, so why not? So the park was so dead that day that we did everything, including Intimidator, twice in the span of 3 hours. I mean, granted, the park wasn't as big. There There's one coaster that I didn't get. No, I think I got on everything because Nighthawk opened by the end of my visit. What, first concert's on Wednesday. Good luck, man. Is that your first ever concert or just first concert this year? So you remember how scary that first concert was. Once you do it once, it's not so bad the next several times. Yeah, Steel. Don't be nervous. I know you will be. I'm assuming you'll be. At least a little bit. Mr. Freeze got bumped to number 3 after my last rides. Hulk or Hagrid's? Yeah, those are pretty good. Yeah, both of those are pretty good. And I hope you guys know, just so you know, I'm seeing the combination. My computer screen's right here, but it's probably behind about 30 seconds to a minute. So if I don't catch the comment on my phone, I will see it 30 seconds later, and that's why I'm kind of jumping around to comments that I'm answering. So just if you guys are wondering if I miss your comment, then come back to it after answering one after yours. I'm seeing comments in 2 different times. Mr. Freeze is at my home park over Texas. No. Who commented that? Tara. Nice. Yeah, that seems like a good park. Not the best, but it definitely seems like a pretty good park. Yeah, Cheetah looks like it to be another good coaster. So not Cheetah, Cheetah Hunt. And oh crap, I forgot to connect Nightbot up to this again. Because once I get it set up, you will be able to use Nightbot in this chat too, but I just need to remember to do that. Whoa, okay, just had a lot of comments come through. One of the nicest Six Flags in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, just from what I've seen, it looks like it. Watch Steel rant about, yeah. He it's not really joking, he will. Yeah, Hagrid's does look incredible. It's like over the top, even for Universal, in my opinion. For Disney, I don't know, but for Universal, for a roller coaster, that's definitely well beyond what I was expecting out of it. Again, I've only seen videos, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. But I should actually even extend that a little bit further. Outdoor Universal coaster, because Mummy is a pretty cool ride. You know, one thing I've always wondered is, like, Disney, because they have their own engineering firm. I wonder how much it really costs for a ride, like, with all the development that they've put into them. Like, because by the time a new ride comes out there, like, you know, there's probably 50, 60 years worth of things they've developed going into that thing. Like, them personally have developed. So I've always wondered, like, if you actually broke it down, what really goes in throughout the whole lifespan of everything. How much really goes into those rides. And I'm sure there's no exact number on that anywhere, because there's a lot of research. It's probably completely unaccounted for. Steel, Revenge of the Mummy in a good way or in a bad way? Okay, I'm assuming in a good way, judging by the comment above that. Okay. The only thing I dislike is the... Revenge of the Mummy overall is a really good ride. But I don't know. I don't remember being that impressed by the actual, like, coaster part of it, though. Like, I don't remember there being a whole lot there. That could just be my poor memory, though. Because that was a long time ago and a long trip. Because that trip had, what, 8 parks in a week? And was Carowinds, the 4 Disney parks, the 2 Universal parks, and SeaWorld. It was all in that week. So that was, for an 11-year-old kid, that was a lot to bring in. Oh, $200 million, that's just to build and develop that individual ride item, but that technology that goes into it is far beyond that developing cost, or of what they know of anyway. I mean, because, keep in mind, a lot of that technology they designed for other things, and then they use again. So, I know it's not directly for that ride, but I wonder how much time and money has gone into actually developing that ride indirectly, if you get what I mean. Oh, hey King, hey King's on forever. Why did I, Alex? Why did I just completely blank on your name there for a second? Oi, it's been a long day of class. Give me a break. I'm gonna try to remember to call you Alex online again though too. So I kind of got used to just reading James every time I have to look you up on Facebook. So kind of just subconsciously changed back to James. I'll just call you by everything and anything. Like, if it's not somebody that you can see in the chat, just assume it's you. Okay, Alex? Fun fact about X2, the most expensive. How much did X2... X2 was like 32 million, wasn't it? Best King's Island memory. Probably meeting you. Not just trying to flatter you, but that probably is just the time I've spent there with you, James. 55 million, wow. That was a lot more than I thought that was. Specifically, I can narrow it down even more. Specifically when we were at Winterfest together. Specifically Winterfest. That was the best time I think I've ever at Kings Island. Like, it probably would have been Orion if COVID wasn't going on. James, Alex, Kings Island forever. It's all the same. He knows who I'm talking to. I can just start calling him by the first half of his last name and really throw y'all off. The Air Grover and Little Phantoms prices put together. I can't believe it. Like, that's astonishing. If any amusement park paid more than $1 million for one of those coasters, that's just poor spending on their part. Like, an SBF spinner is $450,000 new from the manufacturer. So if you're spending over $1 million for a Kitty coaster, that's honestly just your problem at that point. Why do I feel like I probably should go check Facebook real quick? I feel like I'm getting messages. Surprisingly, no. Yes, a brand new SBF figure eight spinner is $450,000 in the U.S., 200 something thousand in the U.K. or in Europe. If you buy them, depends if you have to get them from a broker or manufacturer. Depends if they're 250 or 450 or something like that, or 300 and 450. I don't know. It's a major difference. The only thing about them is they're reliable and mass produced. So those are actually on the cheaper end of a roller coaster. They're a lot more fun than you think. They really are. Layout's not the most exciting, but they're still actually more fun than you'd expect, in my opinion. And apparently, the one down in Columbus, at Scene 75 down there, suffered a issue where when they first got it, it sheared the bolts off of the wheel assemblies. So there's a design flaw for you. But you did not hear that from me. Another major issue with those things that I've heard that Waldemir brought up is they're not ADA accessible. So if a park wants to properly meet regulations here in the U.S., if they're putting it permanently in a park, they need to build a station for it. They cannot use the existing one. Steel, no steel engine. I must have missed something. Yeah, Mr. Freeze. Oh, okay. I missed a whole lot of comments. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me scroll up. Nice. Yeah, getting between Cedar Point. Before, if you planned your day correctly, you could theoretically go to Jug Lake, start at Jug Lake, go to Cedar Point, and then go to Kings Island all in the same day. So in theory, at one point you were able to ride every aero coaster in the state of Ohio, because I'm pretty sure that's what that person did, is they hit every aero coaster in Ohio. Oh, yeah, it does look a lot like a phone. Yeah, that'd be kind of weird if that was my phone. But you used to be able to hit every aero coaster in the state of Ohio in a day if you're really dedicated. Which coaster makes you feel most out of breath? For me, well, physically, it would probably be I-305 because it's just such a forceful ride. Like, it physically kind of makes you feel out of breath the first time you ride it because you're not expecting it. But that's not like it takes my breath away from just being impressive. McMole. That's why I'm just gonna start calling you James. Jamal McMole. Jamal McMole. Just completely mispronounced every aspect of it. It's the new iPhone flat. Has half the practicality of a real iPhone. So let me look at how you make this part real quick because it's kind of weird. Okay, get the time lapse can start back up. It's the first iPhone where you have to buy the screen. This is really cool, though. I like how 3D this part is in comparison to any other Nano coaster. Like, look at that. That's actually really cool. And I'm kind of out of the view of the time lapse or the stream cam, but just being careful not to mess this up. Crap. Train, damn. Yeah, if you mention anything about a link, YouTube will censor it, just as a forewarning. So now we have to fold these little tabs forward. See, those had to get folded forward. Brian, what link did you post? I don't know if I saw it or not. Because again, if you post a link, YouTube half the time will sense it as spam. Like, I know Steel here is frequently enough that his don't anymore. But since you haven't been here in a while, or been commenting links in a while at least, it might be blocking you. So if you have a link, just chuck it in the Discord. Yeah, Train, there's not a link coming through. Right. You are a mod. That is right. I completely forgot about that. Yes, you are a mod, so that is probably why. Got a B&M wood... well, I read that. Wooden coaster model by Coaster Next. Nice. I turned mine into Fury. Which I love those. They're so versatile. By the way, the Discord link is on the way. Okay. Which, if you can check that in, definitely would thank you for that, Steel. If you have a second. Not going to force it right now, because actually I think everybody here right now is in the Discord. So I know I've seen Tara in there. James, I don't know if you are. But since we talk on Facebook all the time, that is up to you if you want to join. I can't remember if... I got the B&M wood model. Oh, right, he's not in the Discord. It's in my office, head of IT. Nice. They do be Facebook moms, though. Wait, who be Facebook moms, though? Oh. I thought you were talking about someone else there, Steel. My bad. Okay, I'm assuming these all go out, just judging by the fact on what it is. Let me grab my, I'll just look right there. Grab this real quick so I can bend these more precisely. Oh, that's retracted, okay. Steel, what is the link? Because I cannot pull it up right now. It's not a Rickroll, is it? This link, okay, fine, I'll click on it. Coming this spring. Improved. Mystic Timbers. Oh! Oh, wow. That's Roblox? That's real. Wow. So who all's involved in that project? 'Cause that's really impressive. Someone is going to have to remind me to look that up later because I will not remember on my own. Well, you know what? If someone can just send me the link later, like Steel, because I know Train is not in the Discord. If someone can just chuck that in the Discord, that'd be appreciated. Oop, I forgot to flip one. Which one was it? That one. Got it. Yeah, that wasn't even that long ago. Park I grew up with Cedar Point. Yep, that's... oh, there we go. Sorry, I had to burp. Yeah, Cedar Point is still my home park. So yeah, I do like Cedar Point, but it's lost a lot of its charm. It's kind of disappointing, but at least this didn't close like Geauga Lake. Unfortunately, that was why it closed, though. One of the reasons. One of the laundry list of reasons Geauga Lake closed. I know it wasn't all Cedar Fair. It wasn't all Six Flags. Tracks all the way back to 1994 is when the downfall of that park started. So, Six Flags, well, technically Six Flags was bought by Premier, so I mean, again, it's all kind of a technicality type of ordeal. Yeah, surprisingly, it's not as long ago as we probably feel it is, but all I can say is 2020. 2020 and 2021 are the longest 2 decades of my life. It's like, funny story, my dad woke my siblings and me to Gatekeeper opening. I was 18, my siblings were 16 and 15. We were amazed when we saw the new gate. I remember that day. I was 13 when that opened. I dragged my mom out of bed and so we could go up there opening day and ride Gatekeeper. Yeah, not the same as saying because it's just the Coaster Dynamics logo, but still, it has it, so might as well put it on. And there you go. There's the Thriller. Batman and Robin, the Chiller, not the Thriller. Boy, we're not Libertyland. That is not the Thriller. That's not even that. It's Euclid Beach that had the Thriller. Oh, my 20-minute nap earlier was clearly not enough. Probably should have cracked open the Monster. Okay. Why did that just happen? Okay, whatever. So now, guys, you have an option. Do you guys all want to meet in a live chat? That is option 1. Oh, wait. Train's back in Discord? Where's my cursor? I have to go that way for it. Oh, wow. Train just posted a lot of stuff. Oh, wow. They're doing an incredible job. Wow. Yeah, those people are doing an awesome job, and that looks almost real. Hang time, yeah, that would actually be really cool. There's a lot of coasters I wish we get nano coasters. Oh, speaking of nano coasters, I might be releasing my own line of them, so that might be exciting. Again, not entirely sure it's going to happen yet, but I am looking closely at releasing my own line of nano coasters through Coaster Dynamics. It will be my line. If you guys know me, you guys can probably guess at what they will be. The first one would be the Juggling Big Dipper. Then it would expand onto the Raging Wolf Bobs. I would want to do Idora Park Wildcat, Swordsville Lake Screeching Eagle. What else? Stuff like that. Probably the Riverview Bobs. I want to do some of the Euclid Beach coasters like the Thriller and probably the Racing Coaster. Again, that'll all be due time because it costs roughly $2,800 to get it designed and get the first shipment. But that is 250 models. Jeez. So, someone should take Steele's keyboard away. I mean, nah, I'm standing by that statement. But, I was gonna say, would you guys... Funny memes. Anyway, so you guys have the option. Do you guys want to do a voice chat, or should I work on painting stuff? Personally, I don't really feel like doing much else, so I'm kind of going for the latter here. Paint? Painting? Painting? Okay, everybody's here for painting, okay. So, give me 1 second while I kind of change the setup. I can't do chat tonight. Okay. Then yeah, I'll do painting then. Okay. Well, I need to change this setup around a little bit. For obvious reasons. So I will just set that there. There's that. By the way, for those who weren't here earlier, I officially work at Scene75 in Ohio. Or not in Ohio. Obviously Ohio, because all but one location's in Ohio. But in Cleveland, Brunswick area. Whatever you want to call it. And I have the inside scoop that they may or may not be getting a roller coaster by next year. So, that's something to look forward to. So, today's model, is there any way I can change this so I can get that out of the way? Guys, I'm going to have to, like, kind of redo this entire thing. Nope, that's something completely different steel. Can I raise this at all? Oh, just dropped. No, phone, ignore it. We're fine. We're fine, phone. We don't need your criticism. I'm raising you guys up so you can kind of get a clearer view of the workspace. Because I'll kind of be everywhere. And I want this not directly in my way. Oh. There's everything. Is the coaster wait, which... Oh, hold on. Whoa. I'm missing stuff. I won't be talking much. I have to focus. I have seen... I've never been. The coaster's gonna be a family. It's gonna be an SBF, most likely. Like, 99% chance it's gonna be an SBF something. So... where are my paintbrushes? I know they're under here somewhere because I just dumped them everywhere and had to clean it up. Wait, or are they up here? Hold on. The brushes are over here somewhere. I can't see. Oh, the nano coasters are on top of them. That's why I can't find them. There we go. I just dropped one. There's another one. But yeah. If/when they get one, it's just gonna 99.9% chance to be an SBF spinner. Let me just knock that out of the way. It's fine. And by the way, at Scene 75, this is by far the most powerful thing you can have. It's so much fun. It's nice. You get to play the games as much as you want. And you obviously don't get tickets because you're 99% of the time you're just testing the game after fixing it. But still, it's fun. Regardless. Actually, it's about a 50-50. Half the time you're gifting someone an extra game after the game malfunction. That's what most of its uses for. But yeah. I don't know if it'll be the hamster wheel one. It's going to be a big one. That's all I know, is it's not going to fit in the area allotted for it. And that's why they haven't gotten it yet, because they're looking at other options on how to do it. Oh, crap. I need to pull up an image of this thing, because I need to know how to paint it. So, let me get this out of the way so I don't break it, and I'm putting that tripod over. Yeah, that works for now. Because I need to slide this over. Can't spell. King Cobra, that's what it was called. That one. Okay. I got my use out of it. Funny story about arcade tickets. Go for it, Tara. So no, I actually need the undercarriage of it first. Which orange is for that? Oh my god, it's called Roomba Orange. Yep, that's the one we need. Some dude bought 100,000 tickets for $500 and got scammed, so he went to IT. Oh no. Oh wait, was this the one? I think this is the one. So here's the yellow for... That's Valerian. That's going to be for Valerian. Hold on. Simple. Roomba Orange is for Valerian. Blazing Bonfire is also Valerian. Deep Merlot and Beacon Blue is all Valerian. So those will stay together there. So that means this one and this one are also King Cobra. We're looking at blue. I also need red. That's the blue we need. That's King Cobra. Black for safe measures. Yeah, cutouts. And then I feel like I'm missing a color, but I will figure that out in a second. Yeah, red, but I think I already grabbed a red. Yeah. I keep gradually hitting this because the thing is conveniently right in the way. I'm going to swing this out of the way so you guys aren't just looking at the stream. Is that out of the way? Yeah, far enough out of the way. So, bam, 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 bam. So we'll start with this part of it. I need white too. Oh, there that goes. Where's the white? Ah, I found it. I need my painty paint back. The beta model I got from Coast Dynamics was the invert, and I painted it to be a Raptor at Cedar Point. Nice. Chuck a picture in the Discord if you don't mind. I'd like to see. I have completed and sold 3 so far. That sounds about right. Did I paint the edges of these, or was it... I'm going to paint the edges a different color than white. I think that'll look better from here on out anyway. You don't have any pictures? Okay. Well, if you get a chance and you can paint it, I would love to see it. I don't have any pictures on my PC. Oh, okay, on your PC. Still, the only downside that I hate about doing streams like this is just the sole fact I don't have any music. That would vastly make these streams better, I think, anyway. So I'm probably, once I have the money, get a webcam I can just hook up to my laptop to stream on so I can play music in the background. And then this stream will probably move over to... Well, that's the problem. It's like it's hard to justify moving the stream over to Twitch because it gets so many more views over here than on Twitch, or people watching than on Twitch. And then I can actually save it over here, and then people can watch it back. But at the same time, if I made the videos... I guess it really wouldn't matter that people can watch these back. What was my first reaction to Steel Vengeance? Oh, my jaw just hit the frickin' floor. I could not believe that first ride on it. I really could not believe the first ride on that thing. That was something else. That really was. Yeah, by that point, almost everybody I had known, except my buddy Dean, had ridden the coaster. For those who don't remember, opening day, Steel Vengeance collided in the station. He was standing in the tunnel that went to the stairs when that collided. He was not a happy camper. The first thing he did was call me. I was in line for the bumper cars, and I did not believe him that it collided. So naturally I had to go back there to see, and when I got back there, there was just a line of police that weren't letting people past. So basically, there's really not a story. I mean, I wasn't there for it. It was basically opening day. There was a sensor malfunction. It didn't sense the train where it needed to, or it didn't stop it. So it just kind of pushed the train into the station, rear-ended the train that was in the station. The funny part was they only had 2 train operations at the time, and they have 3 themes. You have blackjack, chess, and blackjack. Blackjack was on the siding. because first week of testing, there's something out of alignment and they destroyed all the wheels, so it was undergoing a refurbishment on the transfer track. Of course, that also meant that now that train, still to this day, is by far the fastest train on the coaster. Nobody got injured, at least majorly. Nobody went to the hospital. I cannot check right now still. I now have paint on my hands. Not much, but enough I don't want to be touching my laptop. But so, anyway, so that meant Digger and Chess were on the track. And Chess was the one that got rear-ended. So the joke between Dean and I is Chess got rear-ended by Blackjack on opening day with excitement. So now, trying to live with that. I'm going to try and drop this down a little bit. Try and get the screen out. Okay, that's not getting the screen out of view at all. The only way would be moving it over more, and I cannot do that. So, sorry guys, there's going to have to be the screen in the way. Yeah, nobody got injured. Nothing too bad really happened, luckily. Here's like the easiest logo in the world to paint, which I'm certainly not complaining about. It's so much easier to be able to follow lines for these than have to make the logo from scratch, which I do have to do quite frequently on the custom models. Like the one I want to do next is Valerian. I know paint-wise that's going to be a pain. It'll be worth it. So Valerian's trains, despite not being the best coaster out there, the trains are, I think, look awesome. They're definitely the best dive trains from what I've seen. Now, I haven't been to the European ones. I don't remember what Valerian looks like. Or even Oblivion, for that matter. I actually don't remember Oblivion looking too well. And being the first one, it was a prototype, so I don't remember those trains being particularly exciting for pictures anyway. But a lot of those things are something at the same purpose. This is going to be King Cobra from Kings Island, the Togo stand-up coaster. However, I was really debating on flipping this base, putting King's Dominion on it, and repainting it as Shockwave. Yeah, Oblivion has the floors and everything. Yeah. Oblivion is short for and not 90 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I do want to get the dragster cut out. I'd like to get all of them at some point, but money-wise, I can't justify spending that much money to get all of the trains. So I may get the dragster train. That's about all I'm going to get, if I get any of the trains. I may have a customer for a Dragon Challenge train, though. A really cool customer, too, if they want it. But I'm not entirely sure they're going to want to. But we'll see. Valerian's train just looks cool. Just the graphics on it are awesome. Just look it up. You'll see what I mean. I actually wouldn't mind having a more definitive model of the Valerian trains. The ride's not the best, but the trains do look incredible. I do give them that. The impressive part is even though Valerian only has 8 seats per row, those trains are actually same width as the Griffin train, which is 10 seats crossed because of the wider restraints, so the seats are a little bit more spaced out. I was scared and direction want to ride till I was 15. That ride scared me too. Well, the ride that I pretty much rode everything after was Demon Drop. As a kid, that thing terrified me. Like, absolutely terrified me. Up until probably the 5th time I rode it, I didn't actually want to get on. I was forcing myself on. And then by the time I was probably a little older, I loved the ride. And then when I turned 9, they removed it. It's like, great. But at least I got to ride it. And the best I could do with Mr. Hyde's Nasty Falls is look at it because it never opened when I was there. A fun fact about... I'm going to get the other paintbrush. This one's kind of... This one's going to be a lot easier to paint with. Not this one. This one. My family... It's an inside joke called Drake's for We Could... Well, I don't know if you noticed, I had a video of Drake. Oh, it's still up. It's actually one of my most viewed videos. It's called Being Stuck at 420 is the title of the video. Or something like that. Or stopped at 420. Something like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I know a lot of people that have specifically gone and got stoned to ride dragster because of that. Kind of a little bit of a local meme to do that. Oh, where am I selling the completed models? I'm assuming you're talking about Train. So I hope Train's still here because I did not see his comment. If you're talking about the completed models, I just sell them on Facebook. And don't... I'll be honest. Don't do drugs. Don't do it. You don't want to get hooked. But if you have to do a drug, don't go any further than weed. I don't know anyone that's gotten in trouble from weed. I know a lot of people that have gotten in a lot of trouble with other things. So don't do them, but if you must, stay safe. As a chef always says, there's a time and place for everything, and that is college. I should do eBay or Etsy. I thought about it. Unfortunately, I don't have time to paint these frequently enough to really justify doing that yet. I'm planning on doing a batch of them for the open house for the museum, which, by the way, is June 5th and 6th, the 2 days that follow Coaster Mania at Cedar Point. But yeah, I'll look into it. Like I just need to have financial backing to be able to sustain something like that first. Because as of right now, COVID took a lot of my savings. Just trying to get through the closures. Oh yeah, like if I had enough selling, like I could make quite a bit of money off of these. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to be working on this stuff because of class now. Like the only reason I'm able to be doing the stream today is because I do not have school on Wednesday. Which I may even spoil everybody with another painting stream. Because that's what everybody wants. And if you guys don't mind it, I can do more painting streams. You gotta go. Alright. Yeah, thanks for joining, Train. It's been a while. I hope you can join a little bit more often. I know your current situation doesn't allow for you to be able to join a lot, though. Which is unfortunate, but at least we're seeing you back again. Which I'm happy to see. A loose strand. While we clean it off, I'm getting a little bit of a bunch up on the end of this. That's the one thing to always keep in mind if you're painting something by hand. Make sure to keep your brush clean. But yeah. What else was I going to say? Also, patience is key. You do not want to rush a final product. If you do, that's when you get sloppiness in it. And no, I do not paint the trademark logo. That is just too big of a pain. Started streaming 69 minutes ago. Nice. There we go. Okay, so that tells me about how much lag is in this. Of course, again, most of the lag's in the laptop, not the actual stream, I have noticed. So all the power is going to the actual stream and not into receiving it back. Dare I call BS on that? You know what it is. Nah, this is a PG stream. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I guess if Seal wants to explain it, he can, but I'm not saying that because I don't want this to get demonetized or removed. There is the base done. I mean, I assume you probably wouldn't have said nice if you didn't know what it meant, but I'm just saying. I'm not saying that on stream. And my cat's at the door. He ain't coming in, though. So, there's the base. Excuse me. There's a barking frog in here. What do we want with show chat? Show cat. Oh, show cat. I'm not getting Milo. He's cute, but maybe he'll just sleep. Maybe we can get lucky enough and he'll come in here and just sleep. Huh. Okay, in the time that I went to go grab him, he fell asleep in his bed. So I'm not going to wake him up. Because that's just spelling disaster. So I need to go back to what the train looks like for this coaster. Okay, now one of the contemplations with this, is this the right part? Yeah, this is the right piece. So the ride had two things. It was solid green, and then it had also at one point it had a yellow stripe that ran down the side. And now, do I want to put that yellow stripe on it, or do I want to just paint it green? Again, I honestly would like to paint the Shockwave. I might get a second one and paint it like Shockwave. I do love the way Shockwave looked. I absolutely love those trains. The paint scheme and all. Where's my cursor? What? Oh, it keeps jumping. Okay, I need to read that later. That sounds interesting. Alright, I'll just peek at it real quick right now. Oh, wasn't a straightforward. Oh, wait, they might actually have a good picture of the train. That's a different paint scheme than this. Oh. No yellow. I just found another version of it where it was... What color even is that? Looks like it was like a brown or an orange. Yeah, that used to be like a brownish orange. Actually looks like it was all like the same color as the wheels. I'm gonna go with green though. I think that'll look best. We need some jazz up in here. Just play some Benny Goodman. There's a good picture of the train. It's only the front though. Oh, guess that's going down there. So actually, change my mind. We'll paint the front first. So, the way it started white on the bottom. So I put the white away, that was a mistake. And it changed to so now this isn't the right logo for the front of the coaster. That's the only issue. I will try and make this work. Ooh, that was a mistake. Should not have done that. There we go. Now we're good. It's more shocking just for the sole fact of how old of a picture it was that I found that was actually in good shape. It was probably from the coaster's opening, but it's like an HD photo. The yellow. And it shaded of red, wasn't it? Yeah, yellow and red. I know that really shocked me because it's from a you're talking about the one, dang it, that one from that Asian channel, right? Like there's just one place in Asia that has like HD footage of all the Kings Island rides, and quite frankly, to me, that doesn't make any sense of why they have the HD footage and Kings Island doesn't. Okay. I get my new paintbrushes, yay. Finally get to use them. So I just got a whole mess of new paintbrushes. I'm excited to finally get to use it. Okay. So, pretty sure that's the green. I know you guys are probably seeing this in really awful quality too, because I'm streaming through an iPhone, but it will hopefully be fine. Hopefully good enough. You got new paintbrushes, but they're still Walmart brands, so they're going to need a bit of tending too to make them work well. cut some of the loose strands out of the way. Because unfortunately, that's how the Walmart ones always come. A little messed up. But we're all a little messed up, so it's fine. Don't forget, tomorrow's the 10-year anniversary of the last space. Wow. That also means that's really, really close to when I was at Disney World last. Because I was down there when the last shuttle launched. No, that was not Disney World. I take that back. That was oh, what was that? When I was in Panama City Beach. That does not sound right. I will need to look into that for sure. Oh, if that was... Okay. That makes a lot more sense then. Yeah, then that was it. Yeah, that paintbrush ain't working best for this. Well, this one. It's still not going to be the best. I can already just tell by looking at it. It's looking at me funny. This one. Let's see how this one works. I have had no quality time with these brushes, so I really have no idea how they're going to react. So, you know, just because they look the same as my other ones doesn't mean they're going to work the same as the other ones. I'll use this for the big ones, and I'll have to go back and get that other one to get the small areas. But yeah. Again, one thing I do need to do is I need to get this so I can get music hooked up. I saw something about 5 people. It's weird that there are 5 people watching, but we're the only ones talking. I know, I was just thinking that. I'm assuming Tara's still here. James might still be here. I'm guessing there's probably people lurking from Facebook is my guess. Because I know I shared on Facebook. So there's probably some of my friends that are kind of just looking. Coaster. Okay, so there's... So... We've tracked down, I'm guessing this is 3 of the people watching. And I might be counted as one of them because I have it open in my stream, so that's... one person just left, so one person just said, nah, they caught on, I don't want to be here anymore. So there we go, that's everybody. So we have Coaster Genius, Steel Null, Tara, and then myself are probably the 4 watchers. Oh, one's back. There's still one unknown person out there. I don't know, it could even be Ron for that matter now I think about it. Oh, let me check my Facebook. Ron, if you've been texting, I can't see if you happen to be watching, so shoot me a message on Facebook if it is you. He's deaf, he can't hear me. So never mind. So never mind, if he is watching, we'll never know. I know he was watching my last one. He texted me about it. Another thing that would definitely help is if I got an Ethernet cable to stream through. Might be getting to do my top 2 bucket list parks of 20. Which parks is that? Or are those? Wow, that was almost English. I swear I went to school. / going to school. Hey, I'm going to be an engineer, not a literature major, so don't be too upset. English is hard. Sarcasm's my first language. So, a fun fact, if you use the phrase, oh, what is the English word for that, instead of, I can't remember what to say, you sound bilingual instead of just an idiot. Life tip. But Coast Regina, okay, Silver Dollar and Dollywood. Oh, yeah, those are 2 really good parks. I haven't been to Silver Dollar. I have been to Dollywood. And from what I've heard, Dollywood is, Silver Dollar is just as good, if not better than Dollywood, so. I've never been there to back that statement up, but that's just what I've heard. I have to go through and touch some of this up. I can already see a couple spots where it's kind of over dripped a little bit. Okay. No problemo. I'll probably kill the stream here soon as well. Because I'm kind of getting tired of sitting here. So I've been here since 8 o'clock this morning working on classwork. I kind of want to get up and move for a bit. I realize you guys can't see a thing that's streaming, can you? Or is it just my computer? Let me check this. Yeah, you guys can't see snot from what it looks like. Well, there you go. If you can see it, that's where it's at so far. Only done Alton Thorpe, Drayton. Oh, so you're. Oh, wow. So that's gonna be a bigger trip than I was expecting. Yeah, when you're over here, and if you can make it to Ohio, you are more than welcome to stop by the amusement museum I'm starting. Just let me know in advance. Yeah, Steel, can you post the link to the Discord again? Because anybody here, if you want to follow more updates of the museum and other stuff I am doing, as well as just talk whenever you're free, you can join the Discord. I will open that up for any time. Not Terra, Coaster Genius. That was more for Coaster Genius. Which one? I can't remember what I posted in Discord or not. Because I have 18 coaster cars. Oh, the Wild Mouse. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I still have no clue exactly where it came from. I know the I know the people that made it. I know the person that designed it, but I don't know the rest of the details beyond that. I don't know where it operated. I don't know who built the ride itself, because the cars were built in Germany. And then, once the cars are built in Germany, they're sent to the U.S. to be ran on the rides. But the rides themselves had to be built by the park. So all I know is that car was constructed in Germany. Beyond that, I know nothing. Oh, you just changed your username? I'm lost. Okay, wait, so are you in the Discord? Yeah, you're in the Discord, aren't you? I can't remember. Um, um, Let me go with yes, you're in the Discord, because I seem to remember seeing you in there. The Ost part. I mean, I'm terrible at remembering things because I am in so many Discords. Wait, Train's still here? Welcome back, Train. So we're just finishing up the front panel of the coaster car. That is a very, very small part of the coaster car done, but probably one of the more time-consuming parts of it. Hey, I saw this video. I will see it. We're not getting a link, no. Alright. Tara, have a good night, man. Oh, thank God. I just missed and painted over the logo. I'm going to turn it this way so I can't accidentally do that. Steel chip Discord. Oh, link. Yeah, we're not getting the links. What are these? These run under the car, don't they? So those are going to probably be black, I'm assuming. Just assuming. See, the underside of a coaster tends to be black to hide the grease. But once I'll probably finish up painting these two pieces and I'll probably end the stream there. Just because we've been going a while and I kind of just want to get up, move around, do other things in the day. Night, hardly day anymore. I still have another class to finish up stuff for today, so that also does need to happen at some point. I'm impressed that we still have people here, though, because this stream's been going on a while. It seems to be pretty consistent with how many people are here, which is definitely more people than Discord gets. So I really wish I could stream the Planet Coaster stuff with the music over here. I just feel streams tend to be a lot more boring when there's not music in the background. Just my personal opinion. Because it's easier to put it on in the background while you're working on something. That's my opinion. Look up Chi Intimidator. Okay, I'll open it up. That's impressive. I do miss the old days of Roblox, though. Like that game had different energy when it first started. It's definitely not what it once was, in my opinion. Impressed with the stuff I see come out of it, at least for the coasters anyway. It's definitely more versatile than Minecraft. Dang. Those old days when you just had pretty much the only things that were on Roblox at the time were the build-it-yourself areas where you had like your own segment to build in. And then there was a cheat. I don't know if it still works, but if you sat on a toilet and put a lamp on your head, you could make a flying machine. I miss those days. And then you'd make elaborate bases and oh, that was so fun. I miss those days. Like that's all that Roblox really was. But then, to me anyway, I don't know if it was happening with other people, but the game just started getting really glitchy, and too many trolls ended up on it, and it really wasn't fun anymore. So I stopped playing it. But again, that could have just been poor Wi-Fi on my end for the glitchy, but the trolls were real and definitely would ruin the fun. But yeah, does that does that hack still work if you sit on a toilet and put a lamp on your head? Can you make a flying machine? Or has it advanced beyond needing to do that? It was like what you could do is you could connect a bunch of blocks together, put a toilet on it, detach it from the ground, and then it would kind of like free fall. And you sat in the toilet, then stuck a lamp on your head, and you could fly. That's how it worked. I don't know if that's still... Like I said, I don't know where the game's at anymore. It's been a while. So remember, like, the beginning of all the games, like, when people were just figuring out how to make them. They had, like, such primitive, glitchy games. But... Alright, Train. See you, man. Hope to see you next time. And if not, no worries. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to end the stream here. Yeah, I got those 2 pieces done, so I think I've reached a good ending point. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. And I'll see you all in the Discord. And hopefully I'll be able to do a short stream. Maybe not a short stream, but a stream on Wednesday, since I have really nothing going on. But it might be an earlier stream, because I have stuff going on in the afternoon. But thank you all for joining, and see you all next time.